The Pokemon Day presentation was absolutely mid. I'm going to read you everything we saw, and then I'm going to explain why it's mid.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my judgment until the very end, and then I'm going to unload it all at once.
Okay. Give me your load.
So Pokemon released a slew of news today in honor of Pokemon Day. In my opinion, the announcements were quite mid. Here they are. The Pokemon Company reminded us that the Pokemon World Championship will be held in Japan this year for the first time. The date is still TBA.
Mm-hmm. The key art literally is up behind us right now, actually.
Literally them just saying it's happening in Japan.
We love Japan.
A classic set of Pokemon cards is coming with more info to be announced at the Pokemon World Championship. This looked pretty cool. It was like a premium Pokemon card set with like really nice case and like leather mats and tokens, and it looked like it came with like a Charizard, like the original Charizard card, and a couple of other cards too. So it looked really premium and really nice as a collector item, and especially if you play the card game, that might be really cool for you to have. That one's a win in my opinion. A new Netflix and Pokemon venture was announced called Pokemon Concierge. Have you heard about this, Josh?
No.
So it's a new Netflix series that they're creating with Pokemon, and it's got this like stop motion art style. It's very cute. It's very cutesy. It reminds me of like Domo, if you remember Domo. Very Japanese. I don't really know what else to say about it. It looked cute.
Arigato, dude.
Dude, it honestly looked kind of good, but we'll see. It's about a Pokemon hotel where Pokemon go to relax. So we'll see how that goes.
Interesting.
Zacian is heading to Pokemon Unite and has an event lined up to boot. Zacian is the legendary Pokemon from Pokemon Sword. He has a sword, as you would imagine, and he uses it to fight. So there's that. Pokemon Cafe Remix will have an event featuring the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trio, as well as a great Chef Greninja outfit throughout several in-game events. So you're able to select one of the new starters from Scarlet and Violet in Cafe Remix, and then you get a Greninja outfit. This is one that you and I, this and Pokemon Unite were two that you and I both said will probably be there. Along with this next one.
We're always right.
Pokemon Masters EX will bring back Leon and Charizard with the latter's max moves unlocked. You can also get a 3,500 gem present for the 3.5 year anniversary of the game's release if you log in. They also showed off champion versions of the rivals and friends from Pokemon Sword and Shield, which actually they looked really cool. So basically, Josh, it was like an alternate universe version of the Sword and Shield rival, and I don't even know what else to call them, friends. But they were the champ, as if they won the champion instead of you, and they had like cool outfits and stuff like that. So they're also going to be in the game.
Gotcha.
Another announcement that you and I predicted would be here: Pokemon Sleep.
Yeah, you were dead on with this one.
Pokemon Sleep lives. We have the full breakdown of what it entails here. I'm reading this off my notes. Guess what? I don't have that link. But basically, it's just an app that tracks your sleep patterns, and when you sleep, as it's tracking your pattern and how you're sleeping, Pokemon that sleep the same type of way as you will appear on an island on your phone. And then they didn't really say what you do with those Pokemon, but they appear. And cool. I guess you try to collect them.
That's awesome, dude.
Along with that, they're introducing the Pokemon Go Plus Plus.
Wait, that's the actual name?
Yeah, it's called Pokemon Go Plus Plus. And it will work with Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep. So what it is it's an auto catcher for Pokemon Go, so you can walk around with it in your backpack. As Pokemon appear in Pokemon Go, it'll automatically catch them. It'll automatically spin Pokestops. It'll do all that for you. And then on top of that, it also can be used as a sleep tracker for Pokemon Sleep, so you can put it under your pillow and go to sleep. So they literally expect you to put this thing under your pillow. When you push a button, you put it under your pillow, you go to sleep, you wake up, you push the button again, you get ready for work, you grab it, you put it in your bag, you go to work with your Pokemon Go, and then on your way home from work, you do it, and then you go home and you push the button, you put it under your pillow. So literally, it's like taking over our lives. And that's awesome, dude. That's quite awesome.
More like Pokemon Go Plus Sus, dude.
Yeah. Another development, Pokemon Go will connect with Scarlet and Violet today, and home support, Pokemon Home support, is still coming early 2023.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Pokemon Go Home support. Okay, well, never mind. That's bad, but okay.
We'll get to that in a minute.
All right.
We're getting 2 more Terror Raids for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and their version exclusive. It's 2 new legendary Pokemon, or I don't know what the word is for them, but they're like one's from the future, one's from the past. One is Suicune, and one is someone from a game I never played.
Okay.
All right. And most importantly, the big announcement. The biggest thing they announced was the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero Parts 1 and 2. They were announced, and they will serve as DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, launching in the fall and winter, respectively, in 2 different parts.
Yeah. Now, I want everybody to put a big pin in that and remember that for later, too, for our main topic. But continue.
We will be coming back to that. So that's everything. That's all that we saw. And you might be thinking, as like a non-Pokemon fan, like that sounds like a lot of awesome Pokemon stuff.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. As a normal Pokemon fan, I'm telling you that sounds like a lot of bullshit to me.
It was. So here's my thoughts, and you can jump in if you want whenever.
Yeah.
So we didn't get, this is why it's mid. There's no new mainline Pokemon game teased. And I know we just got one, but you could have teased something. All right. A tease. No new Let's Go game. We have, at this point, officially abandoned Let's Go.
That's a shame. That's a damn shame. Time. It's a crying shame.
No remake tease, no spin-off series tease, no sequel or DLC announcement for Legends Arceus. So we're not getting a Gen 5 remake. We're not getting a new spin-off series like Legends Arceus was. And we're not getting any DLC or a sequel to Legends Arceus, apparently.
So there's just no new games in development right now.
We have no idea what's next.
Well, at least that we know of. Okay.
Pokemon Home integration is coming to Scarlet and Violet early 2023. AKA right now, dude. I've been waiting. They do this every year. Every time a new game comes out, they say, oh, support's coming early 2020, whatever. And then guess what, dude? You got to wait. And you got to wait.
The thing is, it is early. We're approaching like...
We're approaching mid, which is what this whole presentation was.
Yeah. Pretty soon it will be mid. So.
And you might be wondering, like, why is that a big deal? Well, because I want to get the complete Pokedex without having to fucking catch every little thing that I already have. So I want to just import them. Right?
I understand. I get it. I know. It's a crying shame.
This next one is big, and I'm surprised no one's talking about it. No Detective Pikachu 2 movie or game announcements.
Detective Pikachu was a good movie.
That movie slapped, and there's a game series for it. That's what it's based on, and a sequel has been in development. Where is it?
And I find it honestly this point almost the most interesting because I look at something like Sonic right now, and they're killing it. Sega's
Pokemon
killing it with movies.
They killed it with Detective Pikachu 1, which is why it's so crazy that they haven't made a sequel.
I don't get it.
And I've heard that there might be some issues with the main character. I believe his name is Justice
Smith.
Justice Smith, whatever his name is. He came out as gay or bisexual or something, LGBTQ+. And that might be why the movie's been held up. That's what he thinks is the reason why. He said that in an interview. Which if that's true, fuck them. Fuck Nintendo.
Because Japan?
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. So that's that. And then this one's abysmal, dude. So Scarlet and Violet have integration with Pokemon Go now. You can send postcards from Pokemon Go into Scarlet and Violet. And when you do so, all that does is change the appearance, the pattern of the wings on a single butterfly Pokemon that has been in Pokemon for many years. It's not even a new Pokemon. So if you want to collect all the different wing patterns of this Pokemon, this butterfly, you got to transfer postcards from different regions, and the different regions will change the different wings.
It sounds really dumb.
And on top of that, if you do so, it'll give you a Pokemon from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's exclusive to Scarlet and Violet. Gimme Ghoul. And to evolve Gimme Ghoul, my friend, you need to evolve Gabagool. You need 999 Gabagool coins, which you can only get by catching more Gabagool. So they expect you to send, I'm assuming, 999 postcards to Scarlet and Violet from Pokemon Go, so you can catch 999 Gabagools to evolve them into Goldengo. So the whole presentation sucked. I was not happy, and yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't really have much of substance to add to this conversation other than it all sounds bad, and I'm sorry for you.
It's okay. They couldn't even put the old games on the Nintendo Switch Online thing, which is like such an easy thing to do.
The only thing I'm going to say, we can leave it at this unless you have anything else that you want to add. Game Freak needs help or needs to be removed. It's too much. It's too much on them, and it's not enough out of them at the same time, if that makes sense.
I agree.
So
I
something's got to give.
agree.
And Nintendo's pulling a Phil Spencer right now, leaving 343 on the project way too long. So
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Haptic Intel. Did you do it? Subscribe right now.